G'day, ZiggyD here, and today I just want to talk a bit about why I think the Guild Wars 2 payment system is brilliant. So my girlfriend got the game a little bit after release, and as some of you may already know, I pretty much said that I wouldn't be buying the game, that MMOs don't really interest me. I'm just generally not interested in playing MMOs, but I'm actually finding myself starting to consider buying the game. I would never consider subscribing to an MMO, but I'm actually considering buying Guild Wars 2. This kind of leads into the first reason why I think the no subscription once payment model is brilliant. It's all about risk. I see the risk of spending $60 or so on Guild Wars 2 as the same as buying any other AAA $60 title that I would only play for a week or so. Even if I only end up playing Guild Wars 2 for a week or so, I'm going to get the same value that I would have gotten from any other AAA title that costs the same amount of money. However, I know that there is a good chance that I'll get far more value than that, especially if I happen to hook up with some friends and start playing in a guild setting, or even if I just come back to it, you know, every other month or something like that for a couple of weeks. I'm getting a lot of value out of that, and just the risk for that initial expenditure is like almost nothing for me. So this got me thinking, this is essentially the free-to-play model for AAA games. It allows them to have a decent production budget with some confidence that they can cover their initial costs. They may have even made a profit on the initial sales, but I don't even think this is fully necessary. If I was head of marketing over at ArenaNet, I would have only budgeted to cover costs with the initial sales. I think there's very good potential for profitability just through the microtransaction system after that. In fact, the entire microtransaction system is pretty well thought out. You can essentially buy in-game wealth, and yet I've heard very little complaint about the game being pay to win. I think the reason for this is that the stigma is removed by the fact that the system goes both ways. You can essentially buy microtransaction currency with in-game gold. As such, people who have time to grind gold but no money to pay for gems can get gems just like people who spend real life time grinding a 70 hours a week job. I think that there may be some inequalities, but the potential for everyone to have the same access to the advantage is there, regardless of their life position. I think the main thing for me is the lack of risk. I can easily see myself paying $60 for a game that I spend, you know, under 100 hours on, so I can potentially see myself spending a lot more time on Guild Wars just over many months, like without having to worry about subscriptions or worry that if I do pay for a subscription I'm wasting time by not playing the game. I think that just takes a lot of pressure off the game for me, and I don't even need the game to be that good. I haven't played many MMOs before, but even if Guild Wars 2 was only marginally fun, like I got some fun out of it every now and then that would be worth the $60 for me. I think I've just talked myself into buying a game. I'd love to hear what you guys think about the payment model though. What do you think about the moving away from a subscription model? What do you guys think about the microtransaction system? And how do you perceive the paying once for the game and then not having to pay and being able to play constantly like that? That's it for today. I'm ZiggyD, and thanks for watching.